Hey guys, Vinny.
And this is Joe.
In episode 107, we want to address Roshi and Frost. Now, first off, we want to say we're loving Roshi's battles. We think they're amazing. Frost getting involved now, that's awesome because we've been wanting to see Frost a little bit more as a fighter. What is he capable of and all that good stuff. So with that said, we do have a few issues with the back and forth that occurred in episode 107. But we don't want you to think we didn't like the fight. We loved it. We loved Roshi coming in. Yep. We loved Frost coming at him. We loved Vegeta coming in. It was just great. It was an awesome thing to watch and really liked it. However, we thought there was a few plot holes in the actual fight itself that we wanted to address with you that kind of didn't sit so well with us. We wish they were kind of addressed a little bit of a different way. Now, we start this off with the fact that Master Roshi is using his evil containment wave like it's like cereal breakfast or something, like something he has every morning, right? So, I mean, this is not an attack that you're supposed to use this often, and he just keeps using it. So Roshi used this attack 3 times.
Correct. He used it once before and then 2 times in this episode.
Right. So that's crazy amount of times as it is. Now, we're okay with that because Roshi's the man, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure he was training and figuring out how to use this a few times, so I can see him maybe training just to build up for this one attack because this is his special ability.
Absolutely, and he's the master, and we're kind of fine with that too. And in fact, he tried to use it on Frost, and he wasn't able to get Frost inside the vessel there.
Yes.
So, which makes sense because he's used it, and now he's getting tired. It's harder to aim it. He almost got him in there. So we're okay with all of that stuff. Now, this is where things start to fall a little bit apart for us. So once Roshi uses it unsuccessfully, Frost,
he comes up with this weird plan, and he's like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get Vegeta over here. I'm going to have Master Roshi do the evil containment wave again. And I'm going to deflect it, be able to use it, and then put Vegeta in the bottle. I mean, he comes up with this in a matter of seconds, I believe, because he looks at Vegeta, and I think that's exactly when he came up with the plan.
Guys, I hope you're understanding the craziness of that, okay? So, not only was he almost just eliminated. You remember Frost when the wave hit him and at the end, he was like breathing hard. He was down, right? I mean, it almost took him out. I mean, it took him down pretty good. But in that moment where he's sitting there breathing, what does he do? He shoots over at Vegeta. Because he's come up with this plan. In 10 seconds, he came up with this plan. All right, let me shoot over a beam at Vegeta and get Vegeta in the fight. Because then when Vegeta's in the fight, then Roshi's going to watch Vegeta fighting me. And when Roshi watches Vegeta fighting me, then the robot guy is going to come in. And when the robot guy comes in, Vegeta's going to try to attack the robot guy, but it's going to be unsuccessful. And when the attack is unsuccessful, Roshi's going to see that. And then I'm going to say something like, only special abilities can take out that guy. Roshi's gonna hear me say that. When he hears me say that, he's gonna have another vessel handy, and he's gonna retry and do the evil containment wave again. When he tries to redo the evil containment wave again, I am going to be able to deflect it. Somehow he knows he's gonna be able to deflect it. I'm gonna deflect it and be able to use it to put Vegeta in there. And he came up with that in seconds, guys. You have to understand this. Even though this happened, and it was awesome to watch.
Oh, it was very cool.
We loved watching it. We're with all the fans. We thought it was great, this whole interaction. You still have to be intelligent to think through, okay, this really just happened. This is how it went down. And we just think it's a little too much. And the fact that Roshi was taken advantage of like that. I mean, Roshi is the master.
Yeah, I mean, if you've been watching him, he's very good at planning things out. He's very good at understanding the abilities of his comrades and knowing what they can do and what they can't do. And really, to think that he needed to use the evil containment wave to defeat this guy is beyond me, because he knows Vegeta isn't trying. He knows that he can still go blue, and if he really needed to stop the robot guy from attacking, but he's, for some odd reason, somehow thought, you know what, I'm going to need to do this. It just doesn't seem Master Roshi. I feel like he would be too smart for it.
A second-class citizen like Frost outdid Roshi in the thought process, and he did it in seconds. It wasn't like a plan that Frost was thinking about for like a year, okay? He thought about it for 2 seconds, and he came up with it, and he outwitted Roshi. I don't like that. That doesn't sit well with me, and he knew, and the other problem is he knew he would be able to deflect the evil containment wave. That in itself is a problem for me, because the evil containment wave isn't a straight up attack like a Kamehameha wave is. The evil containment wave is more of a special ability, almost like a solar flare to a degree. Now, of course, there are discrepancies here and there, but it's important to understand that it's much more of a special ability than it is a straight up power attack. It would be like saying that if Tien shot the solar flare at you, that you'd be able to deflect it. Maybe you might be able to deflect it, but it's not just a straight up power attack. So the fact that not only did Frost come up with this plan, but then knew Roshi would buy into it, and then even if he did buy into it, that he would be able to deflect the evil containment wave, to me is just a little too much.
Yeah, and then be able to use it and then put Vegeta in it. It just seemed a little too good. It's just like everything fell so perfectly. It wasn't natural. It was just like everything was so forced.
And Roshi should have seen through that. I mean, Roshi, as the master that he is, he should have seen that. And not only if he didn't see it, he should have thought to himself, Vegeta is not using his power right now. Just like all the fans like to say, like they're holding their power back. They're holding their power back. Well, Roshi should have been able to say Vegeta is not, he's holding his power back right now. He could easily take out these guys. He's definitely capable. I don't need to do this right now. This is just too much of a step to take right now without giving Vegeta a shot to just take these guys out right here.
And talking about Master Roshi's intelligence, even after it, he still actually is thinking about how to get Vegeta out of the bottle, still showing he's calm and cool even at that moment. Maybe he was angry, maybe something was going on, but even after it, he actually is calm and cool, and he's able to do that small little blast, making Frost unguarded, and then take him out. That makes sense, because Master Roshi to me is smarter than Frost. Frost falling for that and laying his guard down makes so much sense to me. And then also, he's very smart where he knows his limitations. Vegeta says, this is where you're done, and then he actually goes off and eliminates himself, gets a Senzu Bean. Master Roshi knows his limitations, and I like that, because maybe he knew that's why he didn't do that before. He knew he could still have a containment wave or two left in him, so he could be useful. And I like all that part, but just none of the other stuff made sense.
But with it said, though, we enjoyed the battle.
Oh, yeah.
We enjoyed the fight. We enjoyed the back and forth. We enjoyed the tactics, right? All of it was good. Very much fun to watch. And we wanted to see all these guys, all these characters, you know, kind of going back and forth on it. Very awesome. But, you know, come on. With a little bit of, when you think through it a little bit, you're like, yeah, that is kind of, far-fetched that Frost could come up with such a plan, unless Frost is the most brilliant person in the arena. But Frost doesn't strike me as that.
No,
okay?
I mean he's clever. I mean, I'll give him that, but he isn't the smartest guy, I think.
So yeah, that was our thoughts on it. We loved the battle, we loved the fight, but we thought there was a little bit of a stretch there with how it went with Frost going with the evil containment wave. So what are your thoughts on that? What did you think about it? Did you like the battle as much as we did, but then also kind of saw some little problems with how it went down? Or did you just think, you know what it is, just going to sit back and enjoy it and watch it for what it is? Either way is okay, right? We want to enjoy, watch these episodes and have a fun time watching them, but we also want to be a little intellectual too and bring some, thought into it and some reviewing and those sorts of things. So that's what we were thinking on this one. Roshi's gone. He's out, and I like how he went out,
Oh, he went out great.
He put himself out. That was the way Roshi should have went out. Yeah. Roshi needed to put himself out, and that's what he did. No one put Roshi out. Roshi did it to himself, which is perfect, and they had Senzu Beans waiting on the bench, which
cool.
was a great idea.
And then Beerus, once again, saying Master Roshi did a great job, that he will remember him.
That was great. Was a great way to write it in. Let Beerus give Roshi the respect that he deserves. Let Roshi take himself out.
Even Vegeta gave him that respect too.
Vegeta as well. All of that should have been done that way. Just a little bit in there with how the evil containment wave thing, just that little bit there. So these are our thoughts. What do you guys think? Leave your comment below. We want to read them. Like, subscribe, share the video. We'll be bringing out some more stuff. We got lots of time left, 30 minutes remaining in this tournament. So check it out later. Guys, this is Vinny.
And this is Joe.
Until next time.